All right, let's see. I'm gonna check my audio out there. Nice. That is the mode to be in. It is. It's gonna be a little bit strange. We'll see though. Let's see here. I'm just gonna get a couple parameters set up. I just want to make sure everything's running all right. And well, I'm glad you're off work. That's always a good thing. It's over. Is my audio working out there? I'm gonna test out my headphones here. See if it works. It does work. Alright, cool. I think my audio's set up alright. It seems to be set up alright. I'm gonna get the pop-out chat going. Awesome, thank you. Thanks for the feedback. I always have trouble with my audio, or I really did in the beginning of the my YouTube journey, if you will. Alright, and I did update the ticker across the bottom of the screen, so anyone who's watching can see what's going on. If it's not what you want tonight, you can flip off. If you want to check out what's going on, this is the place to be. This is where it's at. We are going to be checking out the Bridgewater Triangle. It is a drivable distance from me, a couple hours, but I could go there. I thought about doing a stream there, but I can't do live streams while I'm there, so that completely got rid of that idea. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna start the show my normal way. We're gonna go through some Earth activity, from seismic to fire, and see what's going on. I actually haven't checked these maps in a while, so we'll just do this while people get here, then, you know, do the normal. We'll start the show. Alright, this is the one I like. The Utah EDU. Is it? I think this is the one I like. Yeah. This one's better for the viewers. I like this one. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I'm gonna go just a couple days. So let's do 3 days. Mexico still got them. Still active down here. Is the U.S. getting hammered a little? Nah, U.S. seems pretty quiet. Yellowstone is calming down. Just a couple months ago, we were going to be eradicated from the face of the earth because of the Yellowstone supervolcano. Hot magma was going to ruin our day, but yet we're still here. We made it. We have made it. Let me see. Is my pop-out chat working? Oh, it is. All right. Let me see here. Who else is getting it? Let's see. Nobody's got any. Oh, they got some 5/8s up here. It's pretty. It doesn't look like there's anything major. Just 66 total. That's a pretty cool number. You know. What are the odds? Africa. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're always shifting, or whatever's happening beneath our feet. So there's always going to be something. I mean, the seismographs do pick up something going on. Just what is going on, though? We'll probably never know. Let's check out the forest fire activity map and see what's going on. Just wait till next week. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have some stuff for next week that seems pretty interesting. Actually, it's tonight, but it involves next week. Why? What do you think's going on next week, McVice? All right. And for anyone just tuning in and listening, if you're not actually, because I'm a new subscriber to YouTube Red, so I can shut my phone off and just listen to the audio of the stream, which is really nice. So I try to take that in consideration while I'm doing my streams. So for anyone listening, I'm going to try to describe what's happening as best as possible. Just just to include everyone. So at the moment, we're just taking a look at the widespread active fires that are going on pretty much all over, but mainly in California seem to be the ones that are on the news. And I'm thinking because they're in neighborhoods instead of just out in the... Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, McVice. I'm sorry, I didn't pick up on it. Yeah, the world's going to end next week. Always. It's just crazy. And the more I'm open to this, you can just see it snowballing, just getting worse and more, and it's just nothing ever happens unless they hurt us. And it doesn't look... Sonoma County. Why are these... I wish these were... Let's see. Okay, so as of right now, no large incident. Oh, we got one. One incident. Upper California, Lower California, that's it. Okay. Uncontained large fires, 2. Alright, so not too much activity happening. It seems as though it's all died down, dwindled down. They've been contained. And we have no... I mean, this is good. We don't want anything happening. People being displaced, wildlife being displaced. It's not fun. It's quite upsetting. Do I remember... I can't even finish it without laughing. Do you remember when the world ended last... It ended... No, I don't. I don't remember. It's always something. And if my TV in the background's too noisy, let me know. I'll turn it down. I just have a movie playing. Just for background noise. Alright. I just want to thank anyone for tuning in. This is the What Was That channel. This is going to be the Halloween special. We're going to be taking a look at the Bridgewater Triangle. Notorious for paranormal activity, supernatural activity, all different types of sightings. But right now, we can start the show like normal. Going through my my quick bookmarks here of what's actually happening on what we live on. And then we'll get into the show. But I appreciate everyone coming through. I don't know, McVice. It's Monday. It's late. It's cold. Well, it's cold where I live. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I bet nobody's getting my notification. That could be it. Or someone else is live streaming. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But the show will go on. Alright, so let me get this off the screen. And again, for anyone listening, we're just going through some earthquake or seismic activity and fire stuff. And nothing seems to be majorly active. California has 2 uncontained large fires. That's all the information I'm getting at the moment. Alright. Let me get my bookmark manager out here. So anyone that doesn't know, I run my channel based off bookmarks. I scour the internet for things that make me say, what was that? And then I put them on the show. But I'm gearing today's episode more towards Halloween. And a landmark that is kind of near me. Oh man, talking and trying to do something at the same time is not fun. Alright, I can do this. I did it. Alright, here we go. Get this off here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna get this off the screen. Alright, so nothing's really going on with that. Alright, this was a cool bookmark I found. This is from... I actually found the California Digital Newspaper Collection. And I started looking through it. And I was just typing in keywords or this or that, and I came across this. Skeletons of Giants in Alaska. Here's a newspaper clipping right here. From 1900, November 18th. As soon as my computer works here, I apologize. My bookmarks, yeah, I have to delete them all the time. I generate folders after folders after folders for each show, but I just go through them and delete them. There we go. Skeletons of, let me repeat this. Skeletons of giants in Alaska. Ancient cemetery uncovered in Adeline Gold District. And again, this is from November 18th, 1900. These are newspaper clippings. These are real. I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in. Yeah, see, it goes crazy. It says no. Oh, here we go. This is coming out of Vancouver. Oh, hold on. I moved. McVice says he remembers that year, 1900. All right, Vancouver. Is this the right one? Yep. All right, so let's see. Vancouver, November 17, James L. Perkipson, an American miner of Atlin, arrived here today with news of the finding of a number of skeletons in an ancient Indian cemetery in the north, which is the startling scientific interest. Hey, Nicholas Cabal. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the Halloween special. It's not really going to be that crazy, but I tried to gear it towards Halloween, so. Alright, so let me get back to this. So if you're just tuning in, what we're taking a look at is, damn it, I didn't follow my paperwork, but I'll go, never mind. I'm so amateur at this. I usually have this notebook, which has how I want to follow my regimen for the show, but I skipped the whole section. It's okay, we'll go back to it right after this. Alright. Let's see here. These guys in Alaska stumble across an ancient Indian cemetery, which claim is supposed to be a mountain pine. I'm trying to find the. All right, there were two others of within. One of the skeletons measures over 7 feet in length, so that the man must have been considerably over that height. Then there were two others of within inch of 7 feet, and the remaining two were more than 6 feet in length. All right, yeah, just really tall people. Or I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel stuff like this would be much more suppressed now. These newspaper clippings wouldn't get out. They wouldn't want us to know the possibility of an inconsistency in the human evolution line, quote unquote evolution line. Because then I could take this and be like, well, so wait, we got tall, then got small again? And then I lost hair to put on clothes? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. But, I don't know. I think it's coming out, it just says Vancouver. But this is from a California, digital newspaper collection. I'm not sure. It's probably Canada, because it would go Alaska down to Canada and then like through, I don't know, I'm not too sure. I do believe that, McVice. I believe giants exist. But again, that's my opinion. Some people don't, and that's fine. That is fine. So there you have it. That's just one little thing I found. It was very interesting. Alright. The next is a clip. Historical accounts of them have been scrubbed from history. Absolutely. 100% McVice. I really believe that. Where is it? I had a... Alright, so here. Let's see. And this brings me to this. I'm going to make sure the audio works. And again, this is a... This is just a couple days ago. This is... I hate using it from other people's sites and stuff, but this is from the BIGFOOT Conundrum. He has a actual news article about several Bigfoot spotted in California orchard. This is just a couple days ago. To me, my belief is the massive fires are displacing a lot of wildlife. They're moving stuff around. It's messing everything up. And these Bigfoot, they're not dumb, are doing what they have to do. And they're getting spotted because they're having to take risks to get food. But let's take a look at this news. I don't know what you call it. Let's see here. Oh, we got no audio from this. Oh, come on. I apologize for the unprofessionalism of my channel. Jamaican Titan, what's up, brother? I'm happy you're out there. Thanks for stopping by. I am just getting some audio set up so we can take a look at some different clips. We're taking a look at, well, I'm doing a Halloween special tonight. Mr. Science Academy is here. I appreciate you for joining. I really do. I'm doing a Halloween special tonight, so it's going to be a little bit geared differently. I have a ticker across the bottom with the stuff, but we just uncovered a newspaper clipping from 1900. I'm gonna show Titan here.
Right in our own.
So the audio does work. Okay. All right. So let's just show for anyone that hasn't seen it. I'm just gonna do it. All right. So I found this newspaper clipping in the California Digital Newspaper Collection from November 18th, 1900. And it states that several giant skeletons were found while mining gold in Alaska. Some upwards of 7 feet, and the rest were pretty much within the same same height. But as you can see, my computer's working at a phenomenal rate here. The download is just unprecedented. Look at this. Alright, I'm not going to look at this, and I'm going to play this video. Alright. And usually I don't play these videos. People who've watched my channel know that I do talk about Sasquatch, I do this, but I don't play a lot of videos of people talking about them. Because, they're easily, you know, whatever it is. But this one, just pay attention to this one.
Heard all the stories of Bigfoot spotted in the woods, footprints seen in the dirt, people's animals missing. But all of this happening
That's the big
right
tell.
in our own
Animals
backyard.
missing.
Fox 26, your hometown news connection reporter Alex Lehner joins us. Alex, this guy's got pictures.
Picture right here. Bigfoot, as you can see, not a super clear picture, but he's got some damning evidence. Bigfoot seen in an orchard, on a farm, and sometimes it's not just one, but 5 Bigfoot. And now this local paranormal expert says there's evidence that we can no longer ignore.
Bigfoot, notable alias, Sasquatch. Last known sighting near Avocado Lake by a local farmer.
I'm going up the road, and all of a sudden these 5 and 6 bodies of whatever run past the front of my headlights on my truck.
Keith tells local paranormal expert Jeffrey Gonzalez he thinks these bodies could be Bigfoot.
One of them, which was extremely tall, had a pig over its shoulder, and the 5 scattered. The one with the pig was running so fast it didn't see an irrigation pipe, and it tripped with the pig going flying over.
See,
this story intrigued Gonzalez, but didn't surprise him.
But
in the last 5 years, there have been 3
physical.
Bigfoot sightings, all in the same area.
I would have never guessed in a million years that you would have told me there's Bigfoots on frickin' Shields or Ashland Avenue, right? So I want to know what's going on. Is this for real?
Before Keith's account, 2 boys told their mom they saw Bigfoot in their orchard one afternoon. A few years later, a man came forward saying he saw 5 Bigfoot in an orchard just across the street from his house. That same orchard. Paranormal investigators say the Bigfoot left behind this footprint.
What are the odds of 3 people, 3 different families who don't know each other within a radius of 2 to 3 miles come and tell me what they witnessed, and it pretty much matches up?
Gonzalez says he's also seen the legendary creature a number of times on Bigfoot expeditions, even finding this print on his car during a trip, which DNA experts say held consistent with that of a gorilla.
I believe there are a lot more people out there who have seen things and are keeping it inside themselves. You know, they don't want to go out and tell people. I mean, they don't want to get ridiculed. I mean, they don't want to be made fun of.
But Gonzalez says now's the time to come forward because he and several others in the valley believe Sasquatch is here in our own backyard.
And Gonzalez tells me yesterday he met with a woman who lives on Trimmer Springs Road. She told Gonzalez the other night her dogs went crazy and she heard loud footprints on her back porch. She thinks, Gia, it could be Bigfoot. Gonzalez is going to put up cameras to see if they can catch
See,
it.
the lady on the left doesn't believe.
I am such a skeptic, Alex. I wish Monty
Lady
was
on the
here,
right
though, because
knows.
he believes.
Yes, he does.
So what do people do if they think they see something?
Well, you can contact him. He's got a 24-hour hotline. You can also email him at
Well, I wouldn't want my last name on it either, so you'd be like...
That's where
Ryan, the
he's
computer
getting all
guy.
these reports coming in.
All right, Alex. I should also mention Kevin believes.
So
Gonzalez.
on this, you have 2 out of 3 people believing it. That's funny. You have 3 people on a, which look like a farm road, all having the same story about them. It's pretty interesting. The big telltale is all the animals missing. They usually don't want it, from what I hear, they usually don't do that unless it's the last resort. They'll just go, boop, cool, dog, whatever else you got. And then finally you. Yep, Gia can piss off. That's correct. She'll know when it's knocking at her window. Ultrasonic hearing, whatever you want to call it. But there you go. This is just coming out of California. Just a mere 5 days ago. People reporting seeing Bigfoots, Sasquatch. Why? Why would they come out? Why would you be seeing them all of a sudden? Because the wildfires are displacing massive amounts of wildlife. McVice, I believe Bigfoots are real also. I really do. There you have it. All right. All right, and the last thing before we start the talk National Park Rangers in private. Yeah, exactly. Serious. Yeah, McVice, I'm telling you, when I say come to my backyard, I'm not even kidding. All right. So the last thing before we start the show, officially start the show, is this right here. All right, let me get this up. All right, this is the ARRL, the National Association for Amateur Radio. And what we have here, let me zoom this in so everyone can see. It looks as of, this came out like 6 days ago. Alright, this is a communications interoperability training with amateur radio communication set. Alright, elements of the U.S. Department of Defense, DoD, will conduct a communications interoperability training exercise November 4th through the 6th, once again simulating a very bad day scenario. Amateur radio and Mars organizations will take part. This exercise will begin with a national massive coronal mass ejection event which will impact the national power grid as well as all forms of traditional communication, including landline telephone, cell phone, satellite, and internet connectivity. Army Mars Program Manager Paul English explained in an announcement. During the exercise, a designated DoD headquarters entity will request county-by-county status reports for the 3,143 U.S. counties and county equivalents in order to gain situational awareness and determine the extent of impact of the scenario. Army and Air Force Mars organizations will work in conjunction with the amateur radio community, primarily on the 60-meter interoperability channels as well as on HV NVIS frequencies and local VHF, UHF, and non-internet linked amateur radio repeaters. Here you have it. So, November 4th through 6th, the DoD will be conducting, they will be simulating a very bad day scenario. Right here. A very bad day scenario. And what's this very bad day scenario? Here, I'll read it again. This exercise will begin with a national massive coronal ejection. So a simulated massive coronal ejection event. It will impact the national power grid as well as all forms of traditional communications, including landline telephone, cell phone, satellite, and internet connectivity. See, whenever they do trainings, I get worried because they had a training before 9/11. They had a training before the last earthquake in Mexico. Just mere days before, they happened to pick that spot to do a training. And now they're having a training for a massive coronal mass ejection event. And they're going to see how we act. They're just testing. This is just ridiculous. It's just insane. Just absolutely insane. I don't even know. During the exercise, a designated DoD headquarters entity will request county by county status reports. They're just trying to see, feel out. They're planning something. Trying to see what's going on. Let me see. All right. Again this year, a military station on the East Coast in the Fort Huachuca, Arizona, HF station will conduct a high-powered broadcast on 60-meter channel 1. Oh, that's not the major. But this, right here, this is pretty interesting. Just November 4th through the 6th. They're simulating a very bad day scenario. The DoD. You know, I don't know what's going on. Pretty crazy. Alright. Alright, so I think it's time to actually start the show. Oh, no problem, Jamaican Titan. I appreciate you even coming back. I really do. I'll just go over it again for you. I do not mind doing it. Alright, so what we're taking a look at is a document from the ARRL, the National Association for Amateur Radio. And this is saying on November 6th, through November 4th through the 6th, they will be conducting a communications interoperability training exercise. And it will be simulating a very bad day scenario. This exercise will begin with a national massive coronal mass ejection event which will impact the national power grid as well as all forms of traditional communication, including landline, telephone, cell phone, satellite, and internet connectivity. I'm sorry, I just looked at the chat and I see everyone. I know you're just chilling out. No, it's totally cool, Nicholas. I specifically said in the beginning of the chat, I just got YouTube Red, so I personally put my phone down and I listen to all these streams. So I try to take that into consideration now that people are doing that. So I'm really describing what we're looking at, or if there's an image. So yeah, no problem. It's totally fine. Enjoy the show in the background. I really appreciate it. Huachuca. What pronounced Fort Huachuca. Huachuca. There we go. There you have it. They're conducting an experiment or a training. They always have trainings right before any type of massive event. They're gonna have a training. It's just pretty interesting to me. And if anybody wants this link, I can put it in the bottom, or you can just look it up. Just communications training, November 4th through the 6th. Pretty crazy. All right. I think it's I think we can start the show. I'm actually gonna officially go into the show now. We got all the stuff out of the way. All right, let's see here. Let's start the show.
A new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order. When
everyone. Welcome to the What Was That channel, where I am on the quest to find things on the internet that make me say, what was that? Tonight's episode, I'm just gearing it towards Halloween, so it's nothing special. I'm not going to be calling out NASA like I usually do, because they always have stuff that makes me say, what was that? It's geared more towards a area that's around my house. Not around my house, within driving distance, I'd say, of my house, where I live. It's called the Bridgewater Triangle. Let me get a little thing up here. Make sure everything's going good here. I hate having the camera on because you can see me like going all over, but I feel people want to see me every once in a while. Let me check the chat here. I love nickname. No problem, Sassy. Thanks, McVice. I really appreciate it. The audio's awesome on it, you know. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to be talking about the Bridgewater Triangle tonight. It is a 200 square mile area. Try to get a map up. Right here. I'll read it. The Bridgewater Triangle. Although not an official vial vortex, the inland Bridgewater Triangle is likely one of the world's most concentrated areas of diverse paranormal reports. Located just 30 miles south of Boston, this 200-mile square area has the Massachusetts town of Abington, Freetown, Rehoboth. The town of Bridgewater is located nearly dead center within the triangle, and the area also encompasses 6 other Massachusetts towns. Alright, some landmarks that are in here. Carl, thanks for joining. Yeah, Carl, is the Bridgewater Triangle crazy? Is it really haunted? It is. I believe it is. Alright, some of the landmarks that are in this triangle right here, this 200-mile triangle, 200 square mile triangle, is the Hockomock Swamp. The Hockomock Swamp is a 5,000 plus acre area that lies within the western section of the Bridgewater Triangle and is the hub of many paranormal reports. Also, the site of an 8,000-year-old Native American burial ground. Like, right there, that spells stay away from there, Ryan. Like, without a doubt. When archaeologists opened the graves of Grassy Island... Alright, see, just reading that enrages me. They just feel that they can go and open whatever they want. When archaeologists opened the graves of Grassy Island, the red orc within the tombs bubbled and then mysteriously disappeared. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting. Yep, we're going to be talking about King Philip's War. Absolutely. Yep. See, Carl knows what's up. Carl knows what's up. All right. Dighton Rock. On the banks of Taunton River, Dighton Rock lies across from the Grassy Island burial grounds of Hockomock Swamp. So you have a swamp, which all types of paranormal, supernatural, UFO, Bigfoot, and occultic activity all happens on top of a Native American burial ground. I mean, it's crazy. You also have a rock in Bridgewater Triangle that is called Profile Rock. It resembles a Native American face. Without 100%. It looks like a giant face. Let's see here. The Bridgewater Triangle phenomena. Paranormal researcher Lauren Coleman, who named the Bridgewater Triangle in the 1970s, revived public attention for many paranormal reports emanating from the area. Aside of the number of diversity of paranormal reports, what is phenomenal about the Bridgewater Triangle is that the first report of paranormal activity was made over 3 centuries ago in 1760. So this stuff has been going on forever. It's been going on for a long time. And here we have it. At 10 a.m., May 10th, 1760, a sphere of fire was reported to hover over New England and emit a light so bright it cast shadows in the morning sun. Reportedly, the light was seen from both Bridgewater and Roxbury. 1760, reporting stuff. Before the internet, supposedly. I don't know. They could have had cell phones back then. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right. The Bridgewater Triangle UFOs. 1908, 1968, 1976, 1994. These are just some of the reports of UFOs happening in this 200 square mile landmass, which is just plagued with paranormal, supernatural activity. It's crazy. It's a vortex of energy and just insanity. Yep, Carl's on point. It goes back to Puritans, Quakers, and natives, 100%. Mysterious creatures. Sightings are numerous and varied in the Bridgewater Triangle. In the 1970s, reports of Bigfoot-like 7-foot-tall hairy monster and its footprints instigated both the Bridgewater and Massachusetts State Police Canine Unit to conduct a search for bear. However, neither man nor bear was ever found. There you have it. State Police, actually, they knew what they were searching for. And it wasn't no bear. I'll tell you that much. Alright. In 1978, a paranormal researcher claims to have observed another such creature and is slowly walked into the brush of the Huckamuck Swamp. There you have it. Bridgewater Triangle, ghostly spectators. You have ghost hitchhikers, phantoms. Let's see. What else did I write down? Alright. That's it. There's also reports of thunderbirds, massive birds with wingspans of 10 feet, upwards of 10 feet. Even being reported by sheriffs in the 70s. He reported he was made fun of by... Don't be scared, Sassy. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'm far from here. I think hopefully everyone's far from here. I want to be in there. This 200 square mile area seems to be just exactly like they say, a vile vortex. And again, they say it here is one of the world's most concentrated areas of diverse paranormal reports. All right, so I'm gonna leave that up real quick. I'm gonna go over to my bookmarks and grab the next thing. All right, this is another website about it. Okay. So we're not going to go through all these, but again, people report seeing Sasquatch all the time in the swamp area. They had reports just a little while ago. I'll go to this one. When Fox 25 reporter Melissa Mahan contacted me last month to ask me to take her and film crew out to some of the hotspots of the Bridgewater Triangle, this person was happy to oblige. When the news crew got out to where they were going, nothing worked. The microphones had failed. Power wasn't working for the cameras. The Phoenix is real. Yep, Thunderbirds. That's right. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. It seems that everything they want to tell you is fake is really real. I don't know why, but it just seems that way. Yep, so here you have it. A news crew having issues with their high-tech equipment. All their microphones wouldn't work in this area. Are there high energy fields? Are there magnetic anomalies? I personally don't know. But here we have state police searching for quote-unquote a bear when they know what they were searching for. You have top-quality film equipment not working. It's just pretty interesting. All right, let's see. Yep, there's all different type of cultic activities. There's what's called the... I'll actually bring... Let's see. There's another place that also... Why are my bookmarks all messed up? Okay. All right, and in the exact center of the Bridgewater Triangle, right here, right in the center, you have this place. The Taunton State Hospital. We're just gonna look at some creepy pictures of this place. When I was young, we used to break into there was an insane asylum, like a state hospital, and it was abandoned. It looked just like this, all creepy, just like this. And we would break in there, all crazy stuff would happen. Our flashlights would stop working, all stuff. Crazy. This is when we were young. I would never do anything like that now, but oof. Like that plate. Yeah, it looks like, oh man, it's crazy. Hi, Cat's Eyes. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Recent shutdown. This place isn't active or anything, but I mean, you have cages on the. This looks just like the ones we used to break into, walk around. It was scary, absolutely scary. Shutdown. Can you imagine what happened in these? The residual energy. Have you ever argued with someone and noticed after you're done arguing you're tired? Like it was just arguing. Where'd all that energy go? It's left in the air, the ether, whatever this is. These places just emanate the negative energy. I mean, look at that. That place just clearly looks haunted. I'm sorry. Is it a coincidence this is in the direct center of this triangle? I don't know. It's just strange. Very strange. This place is crazy. Alright, and then we also have, in this triangle, the cursed forest of Massachusetts. The Freetown State Forest. Freetown State Forest, usually referred to as just Freetown, yeah, they call it something else, is a large swath of forested land located at Freetown and Fall River, Massachusetts, with the bulk of the forest passing through the center of the town of Freetown. The forest currently covers approximately 5,500 acres and has around 50 miles of unpaved roads and trails. This creepy picture. I'm just going to zoom in. How creepy does that look? Right? Creepy? Yeah, okay. The area has a history. I gotta move my monitor. My neck is breaking here. Do I even have my camera on still? You guys don't want to see me. Got a Halloween mask on. Alright, let's see here. Alright. When I think of Massachusetts, I think absolutely McVice. Any forest out in New England, it just screams haunted. To me, they do. The places where the undead who don't know that, yeah, absolutely, Sassy. They don't know they're dead. It's just, I don't know. I just feel life and death is not what they tell us. It's just not. All right. The whole area originally belonged to the local, I'm going to butcher this, Pocasset Wampanoag tribe. But over the years, much of this land was acquired from them. Notice that word, acquired from them. Beginning in 1659, purchase of Freetown, which was subsequently incorporated as a town in 1683. Over the years, more and more of the land was purchased from the tribe, much of it by greedy chiefs without proper consent from the tribe members. During the King Philip War of 1675, the Pocasset Wampanoag tribe fought on the side of the English and were rewarded with 190 acres of land in Fall River, Mass, which was at the time known as Wattapah Reservation. However, in 1907, Fall River commandeered 100 acres of this land through eminent domain, which means the government can just take it. My family had eminent domain taken on some of our land. And they'll just take it. They're going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Alright. In order to secure the city's water drinking supply, it was not until 1939 when the state of Massachusetts returned some of the land that had been taken. Alright, let's get to the good part of why it's haunted. Alright, when discussing the numerous cases of strange phenomena within the Freetown State Forest, it's hard to even know where to begin. The forest is said to be home of a race of diminutive humanoid creatures known as puckwudgies, which have long been known by the native Wampanoag tribe. These creatures are described as being troll-like beasts around 2 to 3 feet tall, with smooth gray skin that is said to glow on occasion. The puckwudgies have a notorious reputation for mischief and mayhem. They are said to intentionally startle people, throw rocks or sand in their faces, push or shove them, kidnap them, hurl them over cliffs, wrestle with them, or even attack them with knives or spears. The creatures are also said to be competent magic users and shapeshifters. The natives of the area have long given these creatures a wide berth, claiming that they are not to be approached or trifled with. It seems so. They'll throw you off a cliff. Although this may seem at first glance nothing more than a spooky folklore, there are numerous visitors to the forest who have claimed to have seen such creatures, and the mischievous beasts have been blamed as the cause of unusual number of people who have supposedly fallen off cliffs to their death. There you have it. Are you kidding me? Such sightings report are not limited to Massachusetts. Such reports are coming in from New Hampshire, Virginia, and even California. Puckwudgies. It's crazy. I'm going to check the chat here. Hey, Magnificent Gaming. Thanks for joining. I'll show you. I'll grab a picture of one. Let's see. Alright, so let me get a picture of a puckwudgie here. Alright. They're supposed to be little tricksters. They're not. According to the natives, they said they were fine with us for a long time, and then hundreds of years ago something happened and they were like, we hate you. So now they're like really mean to us. Let me get a image here. It's supposed to be like these guys. Something like that. They're out west too. I would say, according to these reports, they're more centralized in this area. But reports have come in from out west. Yeah, you're done if you're over there. You're done. It's okay, Carl. I'm glad you're back. Hope you got, Alright. So here we have it. Puckwudgies. Evil troll creatures that will throw you off a cliff, rocks, sand in your face, whatever. And it's actually not even a joke. Those little things. Alright, so let's see here. I have another article. I'm done. It's over. Alright. Alright, here we go. Just so people think this is not a joke. This place is really seriously, like, crazy. Alright. Freetown police warn motorists of strange threat in roadways. And what'd they put up? The Freetown Police Department has posted a new sign outside the Freetown State Forest warning motorists of a potential threat in town's roadways. It's about time the police issued a warning about puckwudgies, said noted. Oh my god. They have been causing problems in the area for far too long. They are far more dangerous than any other creatures in the forest, and people need to be aware of it. Don't approach if you see one. And it's real. Here's literally where the warning sign is of these little guys. I'll zoom in on it. There it is. They put a sign up. It's crazy. Here you have it. They had to put a sign up. That's pretty funny. Remind me to never... Yeah, you know what's funny? I'd like to go camping all over to all the state forests around this area. I'm never going there. Never going there. It's pretty crazy. I'm just laughing about they'll shoot arrows at you and push you off cliffs, but they're like 3 feet tall. I don't know, it's just funny. These little guys. They'll get out of my forest. I don't blame them. We encroach on everything. Alright. Let's see. Freetown State Forest is also littered with places that seem to be possessed of some dark power. Perhaps the most infamous of these is an 80-foot deep rock quarry known as the Astronaut Ledge, or simply the Ledge. It has been a hotspot for Satanist and strange cult activity, as well as ghost sightings. This place seems like a great day place to go and enjoy yourself. Look at how beautiful it is. They trick you with the beauty. If you do, you're gonna. I'm pretty sure it's in the 411. Let me see here. I'm just trying to look. I'm sorry. I apologize for the unprofessionalism of my channel. But this is the What Was That channel, where I look for things online to make me say, what was that? And then I show them to everyone out here, which is you guys. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in, because this show is nothing without anybody watching. And tonight I'm doing a Halloween special. I'm laying off NASA for a couple days. Alright, so I'm going to leave this article up because we're going to go back to it, because it does have a lot of stuff in it. But I want to show another. Here is another news article. What is that? See? Everyone says it. Just takes off. Oh, but there you have it. There. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Let me see here. I want to get this lined up perfect because there was an Indian or a Native American war where. Let's see. I'm going to try to get it lined up here. Here we go. Did you hear that? Probably one of the bloodiest wars per capita in American history. Oh yeah. So there you have it. Massive battles, killing, energy being left behind. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me see. Let me check my audio. Getting reports of it being crappy. Oh, man. Nobody got that? Oh, I'm sorry. My whole... I apologize, everyone. My whole... Man. My whole thing got messed up. I'll play this again. Did anybody even hear any of the audio for this? For this TV clip?
I love the TV show Unsolved Mysteries.
And put together a drawing, an artist rendition, which looked pretty much like this.
Usual, I love the TV show Unsolved Mysteries. So we have sightings, and you will be an interesting thing.
I apologize for that. I'm just gonna get this off my screen because it really gets me upset when my audio doesn't work, and it's like my fault. So I get like bent out of shape about it because I want it to. All right. I'm gonna play it again because it is a cool UFO sighting that's on.
Time viewers of Channel 5 know the name Steve Sprasia. Steve was a reporter for News Center 5 for 16 years.
Awesome.
Until he moved to
I'm
North
gonna let
Carolina
it
in 2005.
And before that, Steve was a local radio reporter. That's when he became part of the story of the Bridgewater Triangle.
The spring of 1979 proved to be the most active period of documented UFO sightings in the history of the Bridgewater Triangle region. A number of news outlets and law enforcement agencies were flooded with reports of large, low-flying UFOs. During that time, former WHDH reporters Jerry Lopes and Steve Sprasia claimed to have witnessed what is arguably the most famous UFO sighting to occur within the Bridgewater Triangle.
Jerry Lopes and I worked at WHDH Radio, and we were heading down to the Raynham Dog Track, and when we got off 24 onto 106, I noticed this really bright light over the tree line, and the light was coming closer and closer and getting bigger and bigger. And I remember saying to Jerry, what is that over there? So we pulled his vehicle over, and all of a sudden the stars blotted out in the shape of an arrow as this thing passed overhead.
Ironically, I'm a big baseball fan. It looked like a baseball home plate, and there were a series of lights on it.
And it was very, very wide. Perhaps the width of now, we'd say 5 747s wing to wing.
What? The thing's as wide as 5 747s.
Sparks were coming off of it. I almost felt like I could throw a rock at the thing. It seemed that close to me.
This was pretty much the shape of it. And this thing passed overhead like this. For me, what first attracted me was this light that kind of came into our field of vision, just like that. And as this thing passed overhead, it just kept coming and coming and coming. And the light kept getting bigger and bigger.
I'm an Air Force veteran. I've been in the Air Force for 4.5 years. I've been around a number of different planes, and I said to Steve, that's not one of ours. and it just hovered there for a minute. It looked like it was over a little bit of a field, and the next thing you know, it just kind of just took off.
We continued on to the dog track, and most of the conversation that evening was, what did we see? Up to that point, I had been 100% skeptic. I thought anybody who ever saw these things, they were either crazy or publicity hounds, or there was just something wrong with them in their head altogether. What I didn't realize at the time was that a lot more people had seen it than just Jerry and I.
Interestingly, over the course of the next week, there were a series of spottings, different sightings. It was reported in the papers, reported on the radio station, and at that point, Steve and I decided to come forward and say, hey, we actually saw something.
A couple of days later, an article appears in the Brockton Enterprise. And not only does it have interviews with Jerry and I, but quite a number of other folks in and around the Randolph area who had seen it. But they've got the staff artist take all of our recollections and put together a drawing, an artist rendition, which looked pretty much like this.
So great to see Steve again. Joining us now, the co-directors of the Bridgewater Triangle, Aaron Cadieux and Manny Familare. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for
having us. So let's start with what drew you to...
All right, so there is one of the most famous UFO sightings from the Bridgewater Triangle. Something as wide as 5 747s are being reported by two, what I would consider people with really good jobs, like on TV, like reported. Why would they subject themselves to the possibility of being completely made fun of, ridiculed? But they did anyways, and it is clearly didn't have anything negative to impact on them. Otis Air Force Base is only across the canal. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very crazy. And what we're gonna see next is
the subject to begin with.
Hold on.
Well, growing up as a kid, I would say
I just got fast forward.
This project, probably a 99% skeptic, and I came out of this project still. What I don't know about it was the blood.
Okay.
Tell us about the Native American connection to all of this.
Well, King Philip's War, for people that don't know about it, was the bloodiest war on a per capita basis in American history. So there is a theory that the negative energies from that conflict are what basically left a stain in southeastern Massachusetts and are a possible cause of the strange activity within the Bridgewater Triangle. We present it in the film simply as a theory, nothing more than a theory, but it is left a stain in South basis in American history. Well, King Philip's War, for people that don't know about it, was the bloodiest war on a per capita basis in American history. So there is a...
Oh, one of the most bloody wars. Great. Not only do you have a paranormal triangle, you have bloody wars with leftover spirit. Like, it's just absolutely a blender of like craziness going on. I don't know. Is it real? I'm not going there. I'm not gonna lie. For the Halloween special, I was gonna try to get a. I was gonna try to stay in a haunted inn around there. But the closer I got to looking at the inns, and like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not staying there. I'm not doing it. I was gonna drive out there and do a live broadcast from one of the inns, and but I was like, I'm not getting chopped up. It's not gonna happen. Alright, so let's push forward with the Bridgewater Triangle. A place none of us will visit. Carl drove through it, though. Carl's the only one. Let me see. Come on, man. Why does my internet suck? Yep, that's correct. King Philip was the name. Alright. Alright, so let's see. This is for Sassy, because she likes the, what do we got here? The Pukwudgies. Alright. This is a little more in-depth about what they can do. They're able to use magic. They have poison arrows. Like, if I got shot with a poison arrow from a 2 to 3 foot tall little thing, I'd be pissed. I'm sorry, I'd be pissed. Legends of the Pukwudgie began in connection with Moshop, a creation giant believed by Wampanoag to have created most of Cape Cod. He was beloved by the people, and the Pukwudgies were jealous of the affection the natives had for him. They tried to help the Wampanoag, but their efforts were backfired, until they eventually decided to torment them instead. They became mischievous and aggravated the natives until they asked Granny Squaint, Moshop's wife, for help. Alright. Moshop collected them, as many as he could. He shook them until they were confused and tossed them all around New England. So this is for McVice. So you have a giant grabbing these Pukwudgies, getting mad, and throwing them all over the place. Right? No, I'm just messing around, Sad. I know they're evil. They'll push you off a cliff. Little guy, come on, 2 to 3. I wouldn't want that. No way. I'd run. I would run. Flat. Oh man, I didn't even see you. Did you change your name, Flat? Yeah, you did. I'm trying to find. I didn't want to get into cult stuff because I don't want to play any of that stuff on my computer. Or what I don't like, because I'll accidentally like say words and stuff. I won't even watch any YouTube videos with cult stuff in it because I don't want them saying the exact words. Because they're always like, "Well, what did you say to cause the crazy stuff in your house to happen?" And they're like, "Well, I said this exactly, blah 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 blah." And I'm like turning my volume down. I'm like, don't say that on my TV. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Alright, and one of the last places we're going to check out in the Bridgewater Triangle is Profile Rock. Here is the rock called Profile Rock. Does it look like something? McVice, it looks like a Titan turned to stone, if you ask me. But now a lot of people go with that. The Clash of the Titans was real. And we'll get a side profile so you can really see it. And there you have it. Right here. And then his headpiece. I mean, what a coincidence. There's his eye, his nose, his mouth, chin, neck. I mean, it literally... Don't forget. You know, I looked... I'm not going to lie, McVice. I looked it up and I couldn't... look behind... No, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing any crazy games. I'm just reading the... for anyone listening, I'm just reading the chat. So, if there's silence... It's me being unprofessional on my channel. I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on anyone's channel. I do watch all that stuff. I know exactly what everyone's talking about, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I can't. You guys are more than happy to chat about it in the chat, though. It does not bother me. But I am not, I'm not going to comment on it. I just can't. I don't think I'm in any position to comment on anything like that. But what I can do... let me see here. Do I have another awesome... That's what I was looking for. Let me see here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's an actual image of a UFO spotted in the Bridgewater again. This is a couple years ago. This is in 2015. So we're looking at 2 exactly years ago, roughly 22 months. Whatever. Close enough. But there it is. Is taken by someone. Optical illusion? I don't know. I'm not too sure. McVice, I'm not clicking any link that has Midnight Man stuff in it. I'm not doing it. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm laughing at all you guys in the chat, but I'm not commenting on it. I don't want You're on it. Exactly. Yep. Yep. I agree with what you guys are saying. Let's see here. All right. So I'm pretty much. That's pretty much all I have for the Bridgewater Triangle. It's known for its massive amounts of paranormal, supernatural, UFO, Bigfoot, even Thunderbirds being seen by police officers. Massive amounts of cult activity happening in the Freetown State Forest. Animal mutilations, drinking from the heads of the animals, the blood and stuff. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Exactly, Under the Ether. F all this drama. Absolutely. I try to make this channel just really clean, so if people want to get away from everything that's going on, you can just come here, hang out, and let me scan through some crazy stuff. You may not always agree with it, but I do take a look at it from an interesting perspective. I try to apply, how can I make it real? What would be causing, or is it not real? I don't know. But I work real hard for people who just want to relax and just listen, or even watch, or whatever you want to do. I just try to keep it clean, really information packed, and that's like my my style. I have this notebook that I created when I started my channel. I have it right here. In every show, I write how I want it to be. I want what I want to talk about. Sometimes I don't follow it. Sometimes I go rogue, and like today, I kind of didn't follow it. I skipped over. I missed Nicholas Cabal's weather video, which I'm going to take a look at. I missed a couple of my own personal videos I took, which we're going to take a look at. But I think that's pretty much it on the Bridgewater Triangle. Outside of the ghostly apparitions, you have hitchhikers. Oh, I'm sorry. There's also a report in 1976 from a firefighter reporting a large black dog with red eyes killed his 2 ponies. Large dogs with red eyes. So you know. Under the Ether, man, you are like my hero, dude. Hey, I appreciate everyone out there. I really do. Again, I hope everyone's having fun. I don't have a professional channel. I do this because I like it. I even do it more because people watch it, so it's really entertaining for me. I kind of work hard on keeping it in line, or whatever you want to call it. I run a tight ship, you know. Oh, flat. Alright, hold on. Let me just type in the chat. No gravity bongs. You guys make me laugh. Yeah, exactly, McVice. A dog man. That's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it. I like to put out the info and see if anybody else has the same mindset, or we're in the same direction. A Bigfoot with canines. Exactly. You are right, McVice. I always argue with myself who would win in a fight, but I would have to see. It depends on what Bigfoot. It depends on what Bigfoot. But again, in 1976, a firefighter reported a large black dog with red eyes killing his 2 ponies with ease. He said no problem. He watched it happen. These are, to me, valid reports. Credible people. I mean, this place is clearly agitated with, I don't know, evil? I'm not too sure. Alright, so let me grab some tabs here. I just want to finish up the show with a couple things because I did want to do this, so it kind of got me upset because I forget about. It's cold, Nicholas. What's your temperature at? I'm at 42 degrees where I'm at. I just had to shut my window. And if you give me 1 second, I'm just grabbing a clip that I wanted to look at earlier. Let's see here. Last night I had a crazy rainstorm and windstorm where I live. All the tarps on my I cover my Jeeps with tarps so the pine needles don't get in the vents and stuff where your wipers are. Drives me nuts. I have OCD for keeping stuff clean. So I had to take all the tarps off because the wind was so crazy. So today I had to clean out all the pine needles from my car. It was driving me nuts. But I don't know. Anyways, but we just had a crazy rainstorm last night. It was one of... I can't remember it raining as hard as it did last night for at least, I don't know, since I was a kid maybe? I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But let's see here. I got a clip because I was watching it the other day because it looks as though... And again, we're going to be taking a look at a clip from Nicholas Cabal at the Nicholas Cabal channel. For those of you who do not know, Nicholas Cabal gives us an insight into the geoengineering, weather modification, chemtrails, all types of climate
It is
activity,
currently 4:07 p.m.
And this is in
That
Florida.
looked pretty cool. It's the rain coming. It's starting to sprinkle right now. You can kind of see it on the car. Sun's blocked out today. Come on, boy. Come on. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. I can hear it picking up. Pistol, come on. Come on, boy. Pistol, come on. Come on. This we want to go inside. Go inside. I know you don't like rain. Looks disgusting out.
I know you don't like rain.
The weather is so shitty today. Thank you guys for watching. I gotta get back into my uploading routine.
Crazy clouds. Looks crazy. I like all the decorations for Halloween too. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that was an insight into what's happening in Florida. If you go to Nicholas's channel, he has videos of all different things. You can see the sun actually changing shapes. And this is true. This is in Nicholas's footage. I have personally done this. You can witness the sun changing shapes. Six-sided figure. You can see absolute massive chemtrails happening down there. And I actually took pictures of myself. I live like in the middle of my town just got its first traffic light. Like, I live nowhere. And I just want to clear this up real quick. They just put our first traffic light in my town. I live against a game preserve. My backyard abuts a wildlife preserve that's, I don't know, I could probably walk for 2 days and not see anybody. I was back there. I had some footage on my phone that I just wanted to show everyone. Let me see here. So, alright. So, here's my yard. I was probably mowing. That's what I always have to do. I have to do leaf pickup all the time. Never ends. Here's my beautiful sky. I love coming out here, and I love seeing that. But some days, I'll get like these guys. A little chemtrail action, and then you get these guys. No trail, just a regular contrail, and then I get hammered with, oh, not that, you know, not that one. This, like this. Okay, so I have one jet. This is the same day, by the way. One jet here. Minor contrail, no big deal. Same jet. Or not the same jet, different jet. Hammers me. Like, what's going on? Why are you spraying me? I don't know. Scumbags. Here you have it. Regular contrail. And headache time, because you're going to be breathing all that stuff in. And I was like, oh, it's just a contrail. It's just a... Well, an exhaust is a chemical trail, okay? Go breathe an exhaust and see if it's healthy for you. What's coming out of there? Chemicals! Oh, it's a chemtrail. So, whether it's a real sprayed chemtrail out of, like, a sprayer out of the back of a jet, or it's an exhaust, I still consider it a chemtrail. The FAA's report even kind of says it too. But there you have it. My beautiful day ruined by these assholes. Flying stuff over. Alright, in the final video, let's see here. I found this little guy in the backyard. You see him? Check out how cool that is. Yeah, McVice, they're spraying me because of my channel. Don't spray me, bro. But yeah, barium, strontium, like all that stuff. Yeah, exactly, Carl. I see them at all different heights, and some make them, some don't. Some stop in the midair and then restart spraying. I mean, it's just crazy. It's insane. But here, I'm gonna play a little video of this little guy I found in the backyard here. Look at that little guy. What are you doing? What up, bro? What are you doing, bud? You're pretty nice, huh? Pretty cool. Little. I don't know what it is. I just, I found it. And I'm like, oh, crap. Don't step on him. Have a good day, dude. There's all types of stuff in my backyard. Let me see if I can find. Let me go to my Google Drive real quick. McVice, when I say things live in my backyard, I am not kidding. Let me give me 1 second here. I'm gonna grab a drink of water, and I'm gonna try to locate a video. Let's see here. It's gonna download in time. I don't even know if it will. Probably. Alright. I have to get it from my Google Drive, but it's downloading now. It's a little walk in my backyard. I was actually looking for tree breaks. Certain animals break trees at a certain height and do things with them. You know, that's all I was looking for. But it just shows my backyard because I live against this animal preserve, or like a game, whatever you want to call it, a preserve. And I tell you, there is some crazy noises out there at night. Like elves. No, that's not. There could be pugwudgies out there. I don't know. I don't go out there anymore at night. I'll tell you right now, Bigfoot does live out there. I gotta get damn pictures of his footprints. And that's his area. And I don't go out. I don't go back there anymore. I took my tree stands down and everything. I had 2 tree stands up there. I used to sit out with my DSLR camera. And now I do not. It is his area. Chupacabra. Listen. Let's see. I used to go researching for reptiles. Seen some cool things. Fisher cats too. Yeah, fisher cats. Yeah. In my backyard, off my trail camera, I have gotten bear, 2 different bobcats, deer, turkey. I have hawks in my yard. The hawks just hammer on the mice, man. Oh, when the squirrels will be playing, in the second they see the shadow of a hawk, they're gone. They're literally gone. Gone. You don't see anybody. Let's see. Let's see if this downloaded. And again, I apologize. Just trying to get the ending of the show. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I wanted to do a quick Halloween special. It's not great, but I wanted to show some dragons. Yes, exactly. They're back there. Just show some people what's really happening. There are energy forces out there that are not good. Areas that just emanate negative energy, which probably you absorb and cause you to do bad things. I do not like snakes at all. At all. Alright, let's see here. Is this the video? Okay. We're bedding down. Okay. Look at this game trail. I'll show you right here. Let me turn my volume. I don't even want to hear me. Some more here. Probably deer bedding down. See some more through here. And look at how wide this trail is here.
Over here, there's a.
Oh, I probably don't even take a picture of it. Man, I suck at camera. Man. Later, Nicholas. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it.
You can see some tracks. I just have to look out because of the bobcats and stuff. Here in the background.
Why don't I just record the feed the whole time? All right, here we go. And this is right out in my backyard. I just take my golf cart out to this area and you just walk as far back as you want.
Some trees.
I hear trees break all the time.
Look at this.
All the time out here.
Broken half. Took it with it and snapped it.
Natural? Sure, of course. We have crazy storms all the time.
Very beautiful in here. They'll be up. Can you find anything? You have to say, what was that? I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Nicholas.
It's pretty difficult to look with while you're holding a phone and stuff. But I wanted to be with what's it like around here.
Thanks, Carl. I really appreciate it. Even though I consider it to be completely unprofessional and unorganized, if you guys enjoy it, that's all that matters to me, honestly.
All the way in there. Into the unknown.
I drove my golf cart up it to try to follow. But look, see how wide that is? Well, let's see here.
Alright, till next time.
I want you to see this game trail. Look at that thing.
Into the unknown.
How big this game trail is. It's huge. I drove up there maybe 30 feet. And then I realized that if something can make a game trail that wide, I don't know what it can do to me. So I turned around and went home. And that's the last of it. I usually don't mess around back there. I've had some other things happen, and I have a couple of pictures of footprints. And that's it. That's it. That's their area, and I'm cool right here inside. I should do part 2. You know, maybe I will. Maybe tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. I'll do a Wampanoag curses. I'll try to, maybe I'll do some research in the morning. And I'll do a quick live stream. Another, maybe. I'll see. Yeah, is to keep doing streams. I agree. Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate your support, man. Nicholas is an OG. He's been around forever. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone out there. And again, you guys, everyone out there makes the channel. If nobody's watching, I'm just talking into a mic about some crazy stuff. But when we have like minds and we can decipher through garbage and reality and real stuff, we get to go somewhere. and we had a good time tonight. I really appreciate that. And I'm just showing some
in there with us
areas of my yard.
I'll tell you that much. All right, till next time.
That's it. That's a bit. I'll get some more. I'll have to go out there and take some better footage. I want to show some stuff. What's really going on there? Some interesting trees broken off and jammed with the roots sticking up. Like who? I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. Dre might. Oh man. Wow. I just did a stream about the Bridgewater Triangle. It was a pretty much holiday stream, or a Halloween stream. I took it a different direction, which I usually do. So we had some fun with some paranormal stuff, supernatural, if you will. You did. I apologize. But I really appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Trying to is there anything I miss? No, that's it. I pretty much have all I want to get out there. She's she's done. Oh, she just made a quick announcement. Oh, okay. That sucks. I was gonna go over to her channel because I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna be up. But is there anything anybody wants him to cover? Other than that, I'm gonna thank you later under the ether. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I appreciate you dropping by. I really do. But I think that's it. I think that's it for me. This concludes the Halloween special for the What Was That channel, where we covered the Bridgewater Triangle and all the massive amounts of evidence pointing to the evil there. And again, I appreciate everyone who watched. If you're going to watch this in the future, if you're watching it now, I appreciate it. You all make this chat, or you make this channel. You guys have fun in the chat. It's just awesome. I really appreciate it. McVice with the Midnight Man. Alright. And I think with I think that's it. I just want to make sure nobody's got questions in the chat. I don't want to leave anybody hanging. Let's see who's out here. Let's do the old classic. I want to thank Nicholas Cabal for joining the chat, even watching the show. I appreciate that. If you aren't subbed to Nicholas, please do. Nicholas Cabal channel, an insight into geoengineering and weather modifications. I want to thank Sassy Undeniably out there for stopping by. We have McVice, as always. Thanks for your attendance. Carl, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you stop by more often. We can. I think I may have to do. I'm gonna look up some stuff on the curses, and I'm gonna have to do something tomorrow just because it's Halloween. Cat's Eyes, I see you out there. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see, Magnificent Gaming. Oh, I didn't even see it. Did you talk about the video? I did not talk about the videos you sent me. I apologize. I can if you'd like. Not tonight. I will put it on another video because I'm pretty tired right now. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see who else is out there. A Land Without Judgment. I really appreciate the kind words you said. Let's see. Dre Midas, as always, I really appreciate it. Bill Hicks Jr., I see you dropped in here. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Under the Ether, as always, I really appreciate it. If I missed anybody and you want me to shout you out, let me know. I'll do it. Shanji! Ted, start over. you guys make me laugh. Shanji, what's going on? No, I'm literally just wrapping up my my Halloween special. I just went over the Bridgewater Triangle. We went over some paranormal activities happening. It's crazy. This place is really crazy. I'll do a quick. For anybody that's been watching, I'm pretty much done the show. But for these guys, because they are diehard fans, Sean G, Dre Matt, I'm going to do a quick 5-minute recap of what went on. Just for you guys. Give me 1 second here. I'll do it, I promise. Okay, so what we took a look at is what's called the Bridgewater Triangle. The Bridgewater Triangle is a 200 square mile triangle in Massachusetts. It is one of the, let's see, The Bridgewater Triangle is likely one of the world's most concentrated areas of diverse paranormal reports. This place is crazy. You have paranormal, supernatural, UFO, crypto creatures, cultic activity. You have thunderbirds, 10-foot wingspan birds, being reported by police. You have police using police dogs tracking Sasquatch, quote-unquote bear, of course. But this place is plagued with supernatural stuff. Many wars took place on it. Some of the most bloody battles in America took place on this, between the Native Americans and, we have UFO reports dating back to 1760. 1760. We're getting UFO reports. 1908 UFO reports. I mean, this is crazy. But that's pretty much what we covered tonight. The Bridgewater Triangle. They literally, okay, and this is where it gets really crazy. I'll show you guys this one too before I sign off, because I think it's detrimental. Also in the Bridgewater Triangle, you have what's called the Freetown State Forest, which is one of the most paranormal like forests around. Again, a site of many Native American battles. But what we want to take a look at here is the town of Freetown had to put this sign up because they have a problem with these. Freetown police warn motorists of strange threat in roadways. They're called pudwudgies. They're 2 to 3 foot tall trolls that literally freaking attack you. The police are warning people. This isn't far from me. This is like legit. I can probably drive here in about 2 hours. 3 hours maybe. Freetown police now have determined that pugwudgies are appearing more frequently in the roadways, causing car accidents, and once you crash, they torture the shit out of you or kill you once you're out of your car. They've been known to push people off cliffs, shoot you with arrows, all different types of stuff. Like, this is legit, and here's the actual bill right here. Get it, so people, right here. Section 2C37P. Right here. It's a real sign. Is this not crazy? I don't know. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this place is just plagued with paranormal activity. And to me, it's just a hotbed for some sort. Like they said, they call it a vortex. An energy vortex. I don't know. They say if you're hiking and they catch you, they'll literally like shoot you with little mini arrows and shit. Alright, but that's my recap. That is my recap for the show. I really, I appreciate anybody that stopped by. I'm going to chill in the chat for a little bit. Let me see here. I'll be going live in 45 minutes in on Clovers that aren't in YouTube community. I've heard of it. You guys, yeah, I know. The pudwudgies are crazy. They seem to be very mad though. Like they're not happy little guys. And they will like gang up on you and like it says they'll throw rocks at your face or sand. Like it's crazy. McVice, not if you shoot them first. I agree. I do agree with this. A little lead poisoning goes a long way. Let me see. We have Sean G going live in 45 minutes. And again, I want to thank Sean G for stopping by. Let me see here. I will definitely check it out. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'm going to be up. Yeah, take your time, Sean G. Drive safe. Not if you're from the Matrix. That too, Nicholas Cabal. That too. Maybe it won't. We were just talking about that earlier. You brought up the fact that I said, what if chemtrails are allowing or blocking interdimensional beings from coming here? And you said, what if it's helping? And it like blew my mind. So I've been like thinking about all crazy stuff on top of this stuff. You can dodge those arrows. Yeah, it's true. But all right, I think that's it for my stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna chill in the chat for a little bit with you guys. But I do appreciate it. I want to thank everyone out there for joining, and until next time, I appreciate you watching the What Was That channel.